Well, howdy everyone. Guess who forgot to open the game before starting stream? I'm what some people might call literally sleepy tired. I was maybe oh no. Rezzy, no, don't do that. Rezzy, baby girl. Yeah, I know the game crashed unexpectedly. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Stay calm. Everyone, stay calm. We're gonna figure this out. It does this every now and then. I might have to. Yeah, I might have to do a thing. I might have to do a thing. This is an issue that I only ever have with Resident Evil 9. And I could not tell you why. So, first thing is we're going to run a check on the installed files. Okay. We're going to verify the integrity. And then I'm also going to check on the old graphics card. Gonna go through all the steps. Hi, welcome. We're supposed to be doing a Resident Evil stream, everyone, but today instead it's Flawless Phase Tech Tips. I'm gonna be teaching you how to troubleshoot when a game is simply not launching like it should be. So I hope you're all excited for that. I know I sure as heck am. That's a lie, I'm not. You've hit the Mahjong curse. Oh no. Oh, is someone win streaking? Is someone hold on, we need to focus on the Mahjong right now. We need to focus on the Mahjong. Is someone win streaking right now? It's hit south. Okay. Okay. Decent long game. This is often the case with Mahjong. The new audio is so good. The communal egg cracking one. I really enjoyed that. Or is it the one that's currently on Patreon, where the listener turns into a kitty cat? Because I also think that one's, I'm pretty proud of that one. I'm pretty proud of that one. Okay. Game file integrity is good, supposedly. Let's go ahead and check our graphics card. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not putting a sleep curse on. If you're listening to my audios, I sincerely hope that you're listening to them to fall asleep. Okay, I'm updating my graphics drivers now. Apparently there's a new update, so updating those graphics drivers. God have mercy on me. We're in hell. War is hell. Screen may flash during installation. Well, thank goodness you all won't see that. Hate to just blast you with that. Anyways, I was awake way too late last night because new patch for Zen the Zone Zero came out, you know? And I got really sucked in, and then suddenly it was almost 5 a.m. Suddenly it was almost 5 a.m. I am the Fae of poor decisions. Ooh, oh, I like that. I like that emote combo, Squishy Siren. That's clever. That's a good one. Rav emote plus a wagging tail. God, why are we making kitty face? Just make kitty face. Don't ask questions, just make kitty face. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is a very good emote combo. Although technically speaking. Hello, 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 hi. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. Hello, we're live. We're live. We're live. I did it. Okay, so maybe I should have known better than to update my drivers, my graphics card while streaming. Maybe I should have realized that this would happen, but we're live. Just had to restart VTube Studio, restart OBS. Well, don't worry about it, Downhill Sky. We haven't started playing the video game yet. Thank you for the head pat. I'll gladly dink my oiter. Everything's under control. Everything is under control. Anyways, I was up way too late because the new patch for Zen the Zone Zero came out last night at about 11 p.m. And so I started playing it, and then before I knew it, well, it was 4:50 a.m. and I said, oh no. So you know, your girl stayed up a little bit too late. A little bit too late. But it's okay. It's okay. It's literally fine. I'm gonna upgrade our guns. I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I would love a red dot sight on this. I've been using this a lot. I like the pistol. So, let's see, reduces muzzle rise. Take the high capacity mag as well. I mean, I have a lot to work with at this point, so we kind of just want to spend it all, don't we? Gaming flow state too powerful. Hey, 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 I have a sleep schedule. I just fucked it up. I just fucked it up, okay? You see. Let's see. I very frequently use this rifle. I like this rifle a lot. So I'm gonna upgrade the hell out of that. You see what I do, okay? Historically, is I will usually try and be in bed and asleep by about 4, okay? That's what I usually go for. And I'm pretty consistent with that, you know? I'm usually pretty consistent with that. but I always feel like the sensitivity is too low every time I play. You know, I got just sometimes a girl gets a little bit distracted playing a gacha, and then time passes at a rate unknown to all mankind. Sometimes that happens, and you have to live with the consequences when that happens. You managed to find a Fanta? Hell yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like beer. Is this a sweltering hot take or perhaps an ice cold one? I don't know. But I don't like beer. Never have. That's a place I can get. Can I just shoot this? Yuppers. Yeah, I like my alcohol. I do. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, Requiem ammo. But like if I'm gonna be drinking alcohol, it's not gonna be beer. It's a cheap way to get drunk. Yeah, but it's not a fast one, is it? Beer ain't strong. No desire to drink alcohol? I don't typically drink to get drunk. That is something I will say. I don't like to drink for the purposes of getting drunk. I think that's not the best way to go about things. Get him. Are you dead already? Yeah, I guess so. If you want to drink for the taste, don't do beer. Yeah. Yeah. And that is the reason that I drink, is for the taste. It's because I like the taste of something. Nothing more, nothing less. And so if I'm gonna be drinking, it's gonna be like cider. I think cider's delicious. I think wine is quite tasty, depending on what you get. I think mixed drinks are quite good. And I like mead. I have a friend, actually. It's Goodnight Fira. Fellow streamer Goodnight Fira, who actually lives relatively close to Lynn and I, has made her own mead before. Fira has made mead at home, and that was so yummy. There. I get the stealth kill on you, boss. Hard ciders are goated? Yeah. Back when I was a teenager, my parents would very occasionally, and I feel like this is a common experience, a lot of kids have growing up, but my parents would occasionally allow me to have a sip of a drink, or even a very small cup. Crazy, I know. I remember the first time I tasted cider. My dad let me have a sip out of his bottle. And I remember I had a little sip and I looked at him And I said, this is gonna be a problem. Whoa! I said, this is gonna be a problem later. It's just too yummy. When I say cider, do I mean alcohol? In this case, yes. In this case, I am referring to hard cider. But you know, I'm an adult now. Have been for a while. And at this point, you know, my personal philosophies around drinking are that empty gas can.
Gonna fill this up.
That's my philosophy when it comes to alcohol. Is you should drink out of an empty gas. Hey, don't take this as advice. Jet, I'm stating for Twitch, that was a joke. That was a joke. Don't use a gas can for it. Seems like a bad call. Use a fishbowl instead. Oh.
Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
We parry? We parry these? Easy game. Ow. Okay, not quite so easy. Ah, shit, my axe. My bloody axe is gone. There we go. Alright, Leon. The chainsaw gaming time. Oh, shit. What? Oh my god. I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up real bad. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. The situation is under control. Oh my god, how am I so bad? How am I so bad? Give me my chainsaw back. There we go. My rules when it comes to alcohol, right, is that I don't generally drink for the purposes of getting drunk. And I don't drink alone. Drinking alone's no good, boss. No good. Jesus Christ, get off of me. Chainsaw. More chainsaw. More chainsaw. Have you considered the merits of the chainsaw? Oh, beg your pardon? Oh, Jesus. Hello there. Okay. Is there more? Oh god, are we doing a chainsaw duel? Is this what's happening? Alright. Whoa. Yeah, we're doing a chainsaw duel. Have at thee, devil. Have at thee. Shit, he took my chainsaw away. He's better at chainsaw than me. Thankfully, chainsaw is far from my only weapon. Twitch, stop censoring people for talking about DILFs. Okay. I remember back when I was about 18, right? And I got out of high school, okay? And this was a thing that my parents did for my sister, and they did it for me too. They set aside a pretty sizable quantity of money, especially considering that we're, you know, working class as far as a family goes. They set aside some cash so that when my older sister and I, and when we both graduated from high school, we went on a week-long trip to Mexico.
All right.
And I don't know if you know this about the legal drinking age in Mexico, but it's 18. Which, by the way, I think is probably honestly more reasonable than the drinking age here, personally. In the US. Most of the world, it's 18, yeah. I think 18 is a very reasonable drinking age. I think, you know, especially in a country that sends kids off to war at 18. I think 18 is a perfectly reasonable age. I think when it gets put off so long, it gets mythologized, which leads to dumbass 21-year-olds going a little buck nutty with it. Thank you. Okay, so I have a filled gas can now, right? Yeah. I need to sharpen. So there's a generator over there. Cool, cool. Boss, I really don't want to deal with you right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be on my way. Wait, are you on the other side? Well, that'd be annoying if you are. As a US citizen, this country's fucking whack. As a fellow US citizen, I absolutely agree. I don't particularly like it here. But as an 18-year-old, when I graduated high school, I got to go to Mexico as a little celebratory trip, by which I mean a big celebratory trip. It's the only time I've been outside the country. Well, I've been to Canada a few times, but that's because I live, like, right next to the Canadian border. And not right next, but, like, a few hours. Rural Michigan sucks? That it does. That it does. That's where I grew up. I now live in slightly less rural Michigan. I much prefer the slightly less rural parts. But Oh, hell yeah. I might actually buy some ammo. Because I could use more of that. Ooh. Body armor level, interesting. Interesting. But obviously, I was 18 in Mexico, and so I could do the alcohol thing while I was there. It's very exciting, isn't it? Okay, so there's a generator in this warehouse. Should probably try and get to that. Crouch. Let's see, where is the generator? On one of the floors. But the interesting thing is that I was never all that enthusiastic about drinking, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Detroit Become Woman. Detroit's not that bad. I've spent some time there. I like Detroit. But I wasn't that, like, interested in drinking, but, you know, I was in Mexico, and I wouldn't be able to drink alcohol at all at home, so it's like, okay, why not try some stuff while I'm here? And so I tried a couple things. I discovered that I really like strawberry daiquiris, for example. But I really was not all that enthusiastic about it, right? It was just like, okay, yeah, sure, I can try this stuff. And so, oddly enough, while I was in Detroit, it was my parents, more than anything, that led to me drinking. Or while I was in Mexico, it was my parents that led me to drink the most. Because it wasn't like they were pressuring me or anything. But like, there were all these times where we'd be at a restaurant and they'd be like, this drink, you haven't tried this, you should try this. And it's like, okay, okay, sure. You want to have a Mexican coffee? It's coffee mixed with Kahlua, and it's like, sure thing, why not? It was there that I discovered I'm a bit of a lightweight. Always have been, always will be, which does suck. Because I don't actually enjoy the feeling of being drunk most of the time. For me, right? For me, when alcohol starts to affect me, it affects like my motor skills before anything else, okay? I start to get clumsy and slow to react before my brain starts getting silly. And for me, that experience is a little, like, distressing. Because I'm like, mentally I'm present, but physically my body isn't cooperating the way I want it to. And so it feels weird. And it feels unsafe. Especially with my disability, because I've become very likely to injure myself if I'm moving around doing things in that state. And that is kind of a shame, because I do like the taste of a lot of alcoholic drinks, but I can't drink too much of them, or I'm just like, I'm down and out instantly. Um, so I don't drink for the purposes of getting drunk. I drink because I like the taste. And then it's just unfortunate that I'm such a lightweight that sometimes that happens anyways. No, Blisterhead. No, no, no. You don't see me. You literally don't see me, so don't worry about it. Alcohol makes me sleepy. Yeah, I'm very skinny and I have a very fast metabolism. And so it usually things affect me very fast, but they don't tend to affect me super long. You say that, cheesiest boy. It is interesting. One of the side effects of estradiol, of estrogen, is that alcohol does affect you more. There are a ton of factors that contribute to tolerance towards all sorts of things. And hormones are one of them. Weight is another. Metabolism. But it's not entirely dictated by any one factor. I've only ever gotten drunk on purpose one time. It's only ever happened the once. And that was with my partner. When I told them, hey, I've never been drunk before. I told them outright, yes, I believe I've told this story before. It's one of my favorites, though. Whoa! Hey now. Can we take it easy? Oh. Nice. And then I swing this at you. Double nice. And then I shoot you with a shotgun. The situation is under control. I've told this story before. I don't know if everyone here has heard it, but the first time I ever got drunk was specifically because I had never gotten properly drunk before. And I was like academically curious about what it would be like. And so I talked to my partner and we arranged a date. And we got together. Plus there's a ladder going down. Where basically the plan was we would cuddle up on the couch and we would watch Pirates of Penzance, which is one of my favorite musicals. And oh, I don't like this. And they would take care of me and make sure everything was safe, and then I felt safe, and yeah, we would cuddle up on the couch and watch Pirates of Penzance and drink Fireball mixed with non-alcoholic apple cider. And this was where I learned about what my drunk self truly is, okay? And the answer to that is an overly affectionate vegetable. That's how I always describe it. I become a super affectionate vegetable. Because I already knew beforehand that when I am impaired, I'm more likely to injure myself with my disability, with Ehlers-Danlos, and so the plan was that I would be, you know, curled up on the couch, being taken care of. Which is exactly what happened. But we're like halfway through the musical, okay? And I'm very drunk at this point. And my partner was working on some art. As many of you likely know, Lynn is an artist, and a very talented one at that. And they were doing some drawing while we watched the musical, and I was kind of leaned up against them. And I looked at them. And I was feeling snuggly. And so I look at them and I say, I would hug you right now, but I respect your work too much. And they let out a little sigh. And they set their art aside. They set their tablet aside. And I lean over to hug them. And my shoulder goes thunk and my arm falls into their lap. So I just, out of nowhere, just dislocated my shoulder when I went to hug them. I was feeling all smooth, all suave, and then very suddenly, goodbye, shoulder. You're not very good at the peripheral vision, are you, zombie? I injure very easily. So, yeah, the rule, if Faye gets drunk, is to simply give her a seat, give her a place to sit down, and expect her to stay there until... Expect her to stay there until she is no longer drunk. Oh, they're just little buddies. It's unfortunate that we have to stop them, that they're trying to eat us. More games should have friendly spiders. You're damn right about that. Excuse me? Can I talk to you about this axe? Oh, or... yeah, okay, there's the axe. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have warned you the ads were coming. That's my bad. I've failed you all. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We're collecting ammo. Pop culture is forever tainted by J.R.R. Tolkien's fear of that one tarantula as a kid. Unfortunate, honestly. Excuse me for a moment. Can I ask you a question? Okay. Okay. Check out what's going on over here first, though. Like a zombie with an axe. Okay, there's that there. You're definitely gonna get up. Yup. I knew it, and I still fell for it. Ah, yeah. Haha, Leon. We're getting a little bit injured. We're getting a little bit injured. Well, this was not very worth it, was it? Haven't I already been this way? I feel like I have. Okay, just push on through the turnstile. There we go. There we go. Yep. Here we go. You gonna stand up? Yeah. I've never done shiny hunting before. It's not something I've ever personally done, actually. Okay, so I'm back out here. Container over there. Where the hell? Okay, well, there's a container. Oh, this is straight up the very beginning of the area, isn't it? I think. Spear zombie. Just gonna handle that. Okay. Alright, everyone. Alright, take it easy. Oh, don't do that. No. Grab smooch time? Okay, I'll go smooch the boy. I'll go smooch the boy. Oh my god, okay. We're 50 minutes into the stream and the mahjong has finally ended. Dear god. Charm for sniper rifles. Increases firepower only when the scope is not equipped. Interesting. That feels counterintuitive for a sniper rifle, but what do I know? Alright. Oh, the boy is literally in his baby bed right now. Y'all, he's literally in his baby bed. It's time to smooch him. I'm about to literally get him. Rubadolgi? Rubadolgi? Anything you'd like to say to your public? To the adoring people? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come here. Oh, he has been scooped. He has been scooped. Hmm? Oh, buddy. He did some crazy ass parkour shit there. What the hell? Kicked off my chest to fling himself onto the desk. Then from the desk, leaping to his shelf. Am I being perceived by Neba right now? Is that what this is? Interesting emote combo. I mean, Rav does have the moves. It's true. Many are saying this. I am perceived. Neba's not even here and she's watching me. I love when my avatar starts running slow, the way that emotes also start ticking slow.
Hey, Leon. Do you still think
Dialogue.
about what happened there?
Every day.
That
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just trying to figure out where the hell we're going. I need one piece left, right?
This isn't the time. We need to focus.
Thought radios exist. He's been on comms this whole time. I have a lot of respect for anyone who does do shiny hunting. But it absolutely could not be me. Let's see. Repair kit from container 2 in the central. Wait a second. Am I... Items... Where is the detonator we've been putting together this whole... 2 parts for the detonator, 1 more to go. Where's the last part, my love? Where is it? It's a sick-ass motorcycle.
Just need to get through that gate.
Alright, well, let's do a little upgrading. Just so we are, like, 100% clear, Rav is very stupid. He is very dumb. I'm sorry to say it. He is not a wise boy. We only give him a grenade launcher. Sure. Sure, you can give my boy a grenade launcher. Genuinely, where are we trying to go? Like, we're trying to get to this, right? That's where the last part is? But how? 'Cause I can't just cross that. Yeah. Well, that settles it. We're lost. There's rifle ammo over here, though. Hold on. Hold on a moment. Where's this rifle ammo you speak of? Look at this car. I thought I was onto something with that route I took earlier, but I guess not? Unless is there something on a different floor of something around here? Rank slot. Gunpowder. Incomplete bomb. I'm trying to puzzle it together, and I am failing. Is there something else that I needed gas for that I missed? Do I have to go up here? No. No, blister head. Not now. Not now, bud. None of you are helpful. Let's see. Guess I'll try going up here. Wait, was there? I think... Is there something up here? There might have been. There might have been a something. I feel like I vaguely remember there being a something. Oh, it's just that generator, isn't it? Well, what the hell? My friends, if any of y'all know where the hell I'm supposed to be going... Let's see... I am at a total loss, unless... Is there a way to get, like, into that collapsed building and go up there? Maybe. There's scaffolding over there. Hold on, I think we're onto something. If this is wrong, I will ask for assistance once more, but I think I'm onto something. He's just gone back to his bed. He's just gone back to his baby bed. Have you no mercy for a poor boy? Have you no mercy for a poor boy? Oh, pardon. Excuse me. Just passing on through. Alright. I will not scoop him from his bed, but I will give him a smooch real quick. I'll give him a smooch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a timer on the Rav smooch. I think I might have to do it. I think I might have to artificially limit the supply of smooches. Really, bud? There. This leads down into here. Can I get on the roof of this building? Question mark. I might. I might be able to get to the roof of this building. Crank. We crank it open, I suppose. Okay, I think we're making moves. I think question mark. We might be making moves right now, chat. Yeah, I'm on the other side of this gate now. Which gets me... Nothing. I guess it gets me nothing? God damn it. So confident I was onto something there. I need to get onto the roof of Cedarbrook Apartments. Lost in Zombie City? Yeah. Completely. Well, at least that was an area I hadn't seen before. That's still a step in a direction, I would say. Leon. Leon, we can't just be lost the whole stream. Leon, help. I have the distributor and signal receiver. I have repaired it, yes. That is a thing I have done. We went up here. How would I navigate to that building is the question. I feel like that is probably the intended progression path. Why can I not climb that ladder? I was able to get into this area before, wasn't I? Oh, just literally walk around. Yeah, I mean, I have a fuel canister. Which generator are you talking about? There are a couple. Central Camp, I believe I have fueled up. I'm looking for the last piece, and I know it's over there. I just need to figure out how I'm supposed to get to over there. That's the part I'm stuck on. Because surely it has to be that. Surely it does. I have been near the central camp many times at this point. I need more information than that. There's a zip line on the central camp rooftop? Like... I'm still confused, but I'm heading to the central camp right now. Pardon me. I'm not interested. Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested. Okay, so this is the central camp. There's a generator to fuel up here, which I definitely have done. Wait a second. Is it up on the roof of the logistics warehouse? That's what I'm thinking. So I guess I need to get onto the roof of the logistics warehouse. Okay, everyone. This is just Leon getting his cardio. That's all this stream is. Leon going for a brisk jog through Raccoon City. Come along, Mr. Kennedy. Come along. We have places to be, zombies to kill. Raccoonless City. What did they do to the raccoons? I was promised raccoons. Oh, lag spike there. That's fun. Okay. Resident Evil Workout Edition. Okay, do y'all remember Ring Fit? Oh my god. I unlocked this earlier this stream and I just didn't see the zip line.
I can use that.
Okay, do y'all remember Ring Fit? Do you think Ring Fit would be better if it was with Leon Kennedy? Like, if Leon Kennedy was your personal trainer in a video game, would you be motivated to work out? Like, I don't know, like... Some method to make moving your real physical body control Leon Kennedy. Expressly for the purposes of fitness. I think we have $1 million idea right there, to be honest. Leon getting you sweaty? Okay. No, I get it, though. I understand where you're coming from. Alright, so there's the first hour of stream out of the way, spent mostly aimlessly wandering. You'd prefer Jill? Also very true, also very true. Maybe we do... Like, we could do it like Pokemon style, where there are two versions, one where it's Leon taking you through it, and one where it's Jill. Or we could have it like switch between them level to level, maybe, or... Just do a selection at the start. Many options. You can be like, I got the Resident Evil Fitness Leon edition. Someone else can be like, I got the Jill edition, and then someone else can be like, I got the Alice version, and then everyone's like, why did you got the movie character? The one from the movies? I'm gonna be honest, y'all. The Resident Evil movies kind of fuck. They're kind of sick as hell, actually. Like, sometimes you don't really want to think a ton about a movie. You just want to see sick-ass action. And the Resident Evil movies will totally provide that. I really love Mila Jovovich as an action movie actress. I think she's really crazy talented as an action hero. And I think those movies are stupid fun. And really, that is sometimes just what you want from a movie, right? You just want to have a bunch of stupid fun. I used to back when I was in like middle school and high school, I had a Kindle Fire, HD, fancy stuff, and I had downloaded all of the Resident Evil movies onto that Kindle. And so anytime there was like a long road trip, which was pretty frequently in my case, just with, you know, my family and what my father did for a living. A lot of traveling. A lot of long car rides. And so what do? I download like 2 Resident Evil movies and I just watch those. Big fan of the one, I think it had the Redfields, I'm pretty sure. Where Alice like lands a plane on the roof of this building and it's got Axeman. Do y'all remember Axeman? Axeman was sick as hell. And he had like a specific guitar sting associated with him. And so in a later movie, they're like going through this underground facility and there's this guitar sting that kicks in. And if you're a knower, it's like, oh shit. Axeman? Axeman? What do you mean, Axeman? And wouldn't you know it, Axeman comes back, and it's not just one Axeman, but 2 Axemen. God, I really, like, all art is political, even the supposedly, like, mindless things that are not made with deliberate political intent. All art is political. But there are genuinely times when you do want to watch a movie and just not think about it. And I think that's okay. And for me, that's the Resident Evil movies, and also basically just any Mila Jovovich movie.
Fuck.
Always be skeptical if someone says that their art is not political, right? If someone makes a movie and says it's not political, it just means that their political biases are what they consider normal, and they're almost definitely filtering into the movie itself. Uh-huh. Well, good to know. We have officially added DILF to the allowed terms. Beautiful day. Bye. You wanna just... There we go. Anyways, anyone who says, like, I've made a movie and it has no politics in it, they're lying. Either to themselves or to you. Because a person's politics will always inherently affect the things they create. If it's not, it doesn't really have value, does it? You have to believe something.
Time to find a way up.
And whatever beliefs you have should shape the things you make, honestly. Even if it's subtle. Oh, I get it. Oh, 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 oh. Put the grenade away. And stop with the guns. Okay. If you stand for nothing, you probably stand for bad things. Yeah. Honestly, it's... like... people say they're apolitical when what they really mean is that the politics of a thing aligns with popular views, right? So I'm not political. Yes, you are. Your politics just align with what happens to be currently mainstream or marketable.
Okay. Let's find those detonator
That's all. I am a political person. I'd initially planned not to involve politics too strongly in the things I make on this channel. We all know how that ended up.
Picked up the relay.
Because I yap about things I care about.
Now to get through
Just
that
in
gate.
general.
Yeah. Just
I
gotta
simply do.
figure out how to get down from here first.
Yeah, and I gotta say, personally, I don't like what we're currently doing. As one of the transgenders, politically, I don't super vibe with what's going on right now, actually. And so that means anytime I express my beliefs, it's political, right? Someone who does vibe with what's going on right now, that's not politics. That's not politics. What are you talking about? Can I hit it with an axe from here? No? Okay. Give me up here. What do we got? Better be worth the one bullet I fired. It was. It very much was. Okay. I see. We gotta get to the crane. We gotta get to the crane and then walk across the crane. Right? Oh, we have a lot of crane things going on, apparently.
That'll get me down.
Inspect. Huh. That'll get me down. Is that all, Leon? No. Good work, Mr. Kennedy. Mm-hmm. Inaction still says something. Alright. It's looking like it's gonna be really fun out here. Do we want to SMG? It's been a while since we've SMG'd. Wham! Literally gets you. Maybe I should use the SMG more often. Oh, don't like that sound. Where? There. God damn it, Leon. Oh. Got a little climber. Got a little climber going on. Okay, Leon, we're locking in. Okay, that was maybe a little cocky on my part. Everything's fine. Ow! Jesus! I fucked up the timing. Okay. Ow. All of my bones are in fact in immense pain. Oh, why? I know it's a cliche to say, like, it gets better. I do think things will get better. In general. Son of a lizard. No! No! What? What? What was I supposed to do about that? I know the answer is probably just not be on that low health when I come to that, but... Oh, we're running this whole section back. Okay. Pop. And also pop. And also that. We just run it back, nice and easy. We just run it back, nice and easy. I do think things will get better. I do think that there are more good people in the world than bad. One of the beliefs that I hold most close to my heart, it's most important to me personally. Where is all this noise coming from? One of the beliefs that I hold most strongly is that there are more good people than bad, and that hatred is not something you're born with, but something you learn. I really do believe that with my whole heart. Okay. And I think if you do believe those two things completely, that there are more good people than bad, and that no one is inherently evil or wrong or hateful, and that it's something that is learned, I think from there it's a lot easier to be hopeful that things will be better. To be clear, the belief that nobody is born evil, that it's something they're taught, is not a way to abdicate responsibility for anyone who does do terrible things and is hateful. It is still also a choice that they continue to make. It is something that it's possible to get better from. And so, you know, if someone refuses to get better from it, that definitely reflects something about them. I think it's definitely a lot easier to be hopeful when you remember that hatred is learned and that it's something people can get better from, and it's more a matter of unfamiliarity than anything. People are scared of things that are different from them, they're fascinated by things that are different from them, they're all sorts of things when something is different. But oftentimes, whatever reaction they have is the reaction they were presented with by the people around them. Fear. We're not doing this again. Oh, we're not doing this again. Please die. Alright, you know what? Shotgun, sure. Oof. Oh no, there was a... I could have made double herb. I could have made double herb. Okay, so the point of getting this down here was, I guess, for loot? I guess? Hatred stems from limited perspective. That's also true. That's why smaller towns tend to be more conservatively leaning. Generally speaking. The reason for that... There are several reasons, but one of the big ones is that if you don't get exposed to a large variety of people, then you don't get the chance to, you know, grow and learn and understand that everyone is just people. I grew up in a small town, a horrible small town.
Now for the other side.
And I hated it there, and I moved, honestly, like I moved to a slightly bigger city that just had a little bit more diversity in the population, and wouldn't you know it, immediate massive difference. Yeah, we're low on shotgun ammo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if you tell someone who's struggling that the cause of their suffering is Tim, who just moved in down the road, well, they can take action against Tim personally. It's a lot harder to accept that, you know, the cause for all your problems is an untouchable billionaire that will require a ton of collective action from a ton of people to actually do anything about. Oh, come on. There we go. I beg your pardon? None of that, please. Is that a chainsaw? Sounds like a chainsaw. That is a blister head behind me. Great, love that. Flaming chainsaw. Okay, okay. Oh, with the metal face mask thing. That's great. That's really great. Okay, parry. Then break past him. No, 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 no. None of that, none of that, none of that. Throws this at you. Okay, that was a little bit of a fuck up, but it's fine. Okay, it's not totally fine, to be honest. Well, that was a little scary. Okay. Drop this down. Fear of the other is a very important political tool. A bad one.
Hopefully this thing still works.
Very important to know about. Which is also why I strongly encourage people not to think with their disgust response. That's what I'm always talking about. If you base your politics off of a disgust response, shit.
Now what?
If you base your politics off of what you find icky,
You'll have to take the next one.
then you're vulnerable to someone saying, hey, look at this thing. Don't you think it's icky? You should hate it. It's the cause of all the problems in society. Right? If you allow yourself to think with your disgust response, then you are vulnerable to being made into a reactionary. Or you might already have reactionary politics of some kind. You have to base your politics off of your genuine moral and ethical beliefs. Which is why I believe that as long as no one is being hurt, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and I will not care. That's it. That's my politics. If your rights and your safety and your joy is not infringing on that of anyone else, then whatever else you do is none of my business. And so, you know,
This is my lucky day.
there's this post that I've seen on Tumblr a few times where it's like, I often have the experience of defending someone annoying from someone dangerous, you know? And that's not to say that you can't interrogate the reasons for things, right? That's not to say that you can't look at something and be like, that feels a little weird to me. But there's a line, right? You can never have it be you're legally not allowed to think things. Right?
That took longer than
You can't have it be like, I don't know if I personally want to spend time with you if you're XYZ.
You'll need it.
That's an important
It's 15
distinction to
miles
make.
the city center on the 419.
So yeah, that's really, again, the fundamental basis of my politics is live and let live, right? Live and let live, share and be nice to each other. Those are my two major political philosophies. Everything else is based off of those two things. I think they're pretty good ones, right? Live and let live. Share and be nice. I feel like I learned those two lessons as a little child. And so many people just completely allow them to fall out of their heads, right? What do I want to mess with? Maybe rate of fire. That sounds nice. I do use this a lot. Go ahead and give that a try, why not? No, genuinely, it is like that. It's like, why are you a damn communist, huh? Why do you believe people should have handouts? It's like, I thought we were supposed to treat others how we want to be treated. And I don't know about you, but if I was down on my luck I would want people to help me. I don't know about you, but if I was having financial struggles, I would want to be assisted. And I would not want to have to deal with being interrogated over it. And so if I'm treating others how I want to be treated, then I should do the same, should I not? Okay, anything I can craft? No. Let's go do a detonator. Oh, actually, you know what? Since I feel like this is gonna be big, let's wait until the ad break ends. And then we're gonna blow open a gate and probably head to whatever the next area is. It's gonna be great. Have you considered problem created by US intervention in there? Yeah. Yeah. That's like... The news is always talking about, like, have you seen what's going on in Cuba? Have you seen what's going on in Cuba? And it's like, I have. And I gotta say, for a relatively small island nation that has been constantly getting harassed by the largest imperialist power on the planet, I'd say they're doing pretty well, to be honest. Sure, there are flaws, but there are flaws everywhere. The fact is, the people are fed and housed, generally. They have medical care. They are literate and have good schooling, especially compared to us in the US. And they've been doing that while being heavily sanctioned and antagonized by the US this entire goddamn time. Like, when you keep that in mind, it's like, hold on a second. If they were capitalist and they were in the same situation, I wager they'd be doing a lot worse now, wouldn't they? Exactly, they're doing quite well, all things considered. And people always just, they look at a communist country or like a socialist country or one that just has decent benefits programs for people who need them, and they're like, well, don't you know that this is a problem? Don't you know that they do this wrong? And it's like, okay, that's not what we're talking, as far as the economic system, we're just talking about the economic system here. I'd say it's better than capitalism. This dusty ass dirt bike. Oh, I'm in control.
All right.
I'm in control of the dirt bike.
Good to hear. How are
Leon,
the roads?
Leon, I should not be driving this.
Leon?
Just a few potholes.
I should not be driving this, Leon. Jesus Christ. Interesting thing. Hi, Victor. I have like a fear of driving, but I love dirt biking. Those are two very distinct, specific things for me. I love dirt biking so much in real life.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
Doggy! Doggy! Bye, doggy. Oh, more doggy. Oh my god.
Pups could use more training.
Leon, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, the T-virus can infect any animal. That's why we had the giant spiders before. You can zombify anyone. Oh my god. Are we seriously having a motorcycle duel with... I guess this is what we're doing. We're doing a rail shooter with doggies.
So much for the direct route.
Oh god, okay. Okay, I see. Get out of the road! Get out of the damn road! Thank goodness all of these explosives have just been littered along the path. Victor, you son of a bitch! Oh, reload, reload.
We can. Seriously. I don't give up that easy.
Leon. Leon, we are not ramping off the building. Leon. Leon. So the Grace sections are a horror game. The Leon sections, not so much. Leon. Buddy. What are we doing? Victor, I'm fucking coming for ya. Throwing the axe, okay.
I've had enough of you! I know the feeling!
Oh, is it happening? Is it happening? Is it happening? Is it Victor boss fight time?
Come on.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're jousting. Leon. Leon, what the hell is this? Oh, you son of a bitch, Leon. Shoulda wore a helmet. Shoulda wore a helmet. I love this goddamn man. I love this man. God, Leon. Leon, how do you do it? How do you have a one-liner for every single possible situation? How can I learn this power, truly?
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Honestly, how... Do you think one day I could be as good at one-liners as Leon? Do you think one day I could master the art? Like, I don't get how he does it. I don't get how he's so smooth. Like, channel the Rudolph. You say that. Rudolph's puns are explicitly really bad. That's part of what makes them so perfect. Are Leon's one-liners bad? Maybe, but they don't feel bad coming from him.
Can't believe it's still standing.
Oh, do I have to like get infected with a T-virus and then I'll have the one-liner powers? Is that what it is? It's just a side effect of the T-virus. Oh. The RPD. We're going into the police department. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
It's on you now.
Babyface Leon from back in the day. Poor guy. So much has happened to this man. Typewriter? No saving at the typewriter. Beardless child, Leon. It's true.
Sherryman RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
The boy, he is sleeping.
Abandoned?
Not sure.
Ah, interesting. Dilf has been allowed through, but Dilft, as a verb, is not permitted. Fascinating. Welcome, Leon. Wow, thanks. You went to Party City for this? You went to Party City? You got the big banner
That fucking guy.
for like $5?
And Grace. Shit, she's in danger. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on her location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
You're stronger than any Marine. Honestly, Downhill Sky. Thank you very kindly for all your effort. Okay, so we're gonna end stream here. Before we do that, a Rav Smooch has been requested. A ravioli smooch shall be provided on this fine day, my lovelies. Ravioli? My dear, dear boy. Hi, bud. Oh, he's been curled up in his chair all in his baby bed all stream. He's so sleepy. He's not even making a fuss. Smooches the boy. Smooches the boy. Oh, he's so sweet. Did you know that? Did you know that Rav is so sweet? Okay, okay. Yeah. What a lad. What a lad, honestly. No one's ever done it quite like Ravioli, you know? No one's ever done it quite like him. All right. All right, my lovelies. I think it's about time that we raid on out of here. What do you think? Let's get the hell out. Let's see. Let's see. Who shall we visited? Who shall we visited? Who shall we visit? There's some ASMR going on that we could go have a listen to. Some live ASMR. Let's go pay a visit, shall we? Let's go say hi. There's live ASMR and cat cam. Y'all, there's cat cam. There's a cat that we can look at. Are you here? Do you get what I'm saying? There's like literally an actual cat. Thanks for stream, of course. Today was an absolute joy. Had some minor issues with setup at the start, but we figured it out. All right, I will see you all for our first charity stream on Friday. Look forward to it, my lovelies. Now let's get out of here.